And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Atlanta Braves. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And starting this one, Chris Sale. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Bregman to first, and an easy out to start the game. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
That misses. And that's ball one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
That one fouled off, 2-2. One out, bases empty. Popped up. Bregman hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder Manny Ramirez.
2 outs, base is empty. Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. Obviously a guy who makes good contact.
Hey man, not a good night for New York sports. Knicks are pretty much done. I don't think they're winning 2 in a row in Indy. Yeah, I just don't think that's happening. I don't think they're winning 2 in a row. They might take 1 out of 2. I just don't see them taking both. Then if they win the next one at home after that, I feel like they might have a chance. It's gonna be rough. Yeah, and Boston's a better team, but that was also the start of this series, not when they were already down 2-0. And the Yankees lost to maybe the worst baseball team of all time tonight, too.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Red Sox go down quietly, and now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. And getting the start.
I feel like that one doesn't make as big of a difference because it's baseball and there's so many games. And they only lost by 1. But I do think the Knicks are in trouble, unfortunately.
And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Martinez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Yeah, and Stanton, but that's not really an excuse to lose to a team that's only 8 wins. Yeah, but the excuse is that it's baseball and there's a bazillion games, and you're going to lose games. And teams are going to win games, so it stinks to lose that, but it is what it is.
And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds.
My team in baseball here can't win any games now all of a sudden.
Transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And here is Ellie De La Cruz. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
My brother's team's been an absolute machine. Just 2, maybe 3.
The next pitch misses.
But
And the count is
I'm like 6.5 games behind my brother. He hasn't lost a game in a long time. But I've had a hard schedule this month in May. This is my second series against the Braves. The Braves might go to the World Series for the National League. But, like, it's just, he's going to get a triple maybe? No. But, again, it's baseball. My team's still the second best team in all of Major League Baseball right now, so I can't complain too bad. But falling out of the division race early unless I somehow make some ground up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next to hit, Chipper Jones. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. De La Cruz at second with nobody out. Check on the runner. De La Cruz back in on a dive. Fastball is outside. Martinez, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. 1-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Ooh, you know, that's a good question. I feel like it's been a little while. I feel like it's been like 7 or 8 years. They haven't been good for a little while now. This is easily the worst they've been, though.
And he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And now Eddie Matthews. And that one fouled off.
When I was probably your age, maybe a year older or 2. Maybe not a year, maybe not 2. But anyways, regardless, when I was around your age, the Rockies won the World Series against the Red Sox. I think we swept them, but they were still a decent team back then.
In the game, in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And the runner holds.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And now here is David Justice. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That misses the zone. 1-2 the count.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Coming home.
Like, come on, man. I can't go foul for me. Even with luck, it's just not going my way right now. Like, that goes right down the line.
Nice job of staying back and letting the ball move deep.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the Atlanta catcher. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And there's a ball.
1-1.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Hank pulls it down, and that ends the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Braves 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. Willie Mays digging in now. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Sale delivers. Pitch misses there, and 1-1. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. High fly ball out to left field. Justice hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Yeah, it's been a long time, man.
Foul ball. Sale, a lefty.
Yeah, I really wanted them to win it, though.
35 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit.
It's like my Bills getting to the AFC Championship game, you know? Like, that's cool. It's cool that we're in it every year pretty much and have a chance. But you gotta win one.
Really good slider.
And granted, this is they're not done yet. And this is their first one in a while. But I really hope they got to at least take 1 out of 2. They can't get swept here. So I do think they're going to take 1 out of 2. I don't think they get swept. And then they got to go back to New York and play hard. Come on. Bro, they're making amazing plays against me, and I can't even get a little bit of luck my way right now either. Like, he's a great fielder, so I'm not saying he shouldn't make that play, but I need a little bit of luck here. Break out of this slump.
2 down, bases empty. Now, David Ortiz. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Whoa. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a little bit low.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one's in there, and the count now even up.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Two outs. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Two outs, nobody on. Here's Wade Boggs now. And takes low for ball 1. And a pitch.
Ball two.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him.
That is
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jason Varitek up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a ground ball. He gets there with the slide. It's there, and that's a great play. But not before they're able to draw.
All right, man. Sounds good.
And this is now a 2-1.
They say the cold showers are for the insane, though. But sometimes I like a good cold shower, too. And I've actually never claimed to be sane either, so. Could be.
Back here in Atlanta, and now it's Alex Bregman.
Second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Martinez back to work. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
On the ground. And that one handled. And they get Bregman for the out.
Batting 8th, first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now Matt Olson up to hit.
People be talking, don't know what they say, and let me reassure you, so no, I ain't playing them.
That one at triple digits. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? And that one is inside ball 1.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seemed to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Harris launched a homer in his most recent game. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That one not close, and the count is 1-2. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Nico Horner. And a pitch. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
1-0.
outside corner. There's a strike.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1.
No, that's high.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
On the ground, right side. Gets it to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Now batting, shortstop, Honus Wagner.
So the lineup flips over, and next for the Red Sox, Honus Wagner. Grounded out his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And a breaking ball misses outside. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. And Sale deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one popped in the air, left field. Harris after it. He's got it. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Hank in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Two down, nobody on, and that misses. Ball 2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that one is downstairs. And now 3-1. Manny Ramirez waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Swings and misses. Full count now. Good job to fight that one off. Three and two. The pitch is outside and ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ramirez stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Hank leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one off the mark, and it's 2-1. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Man at second. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his
fielder,
career since day one.
Mays.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. Fly to left his first time. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And that is downstairs. Now 2-0.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Ted Williams, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Ted Williams. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
That one at 95, missed up top. 2 balls, no strikes. Right through there for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 2-2. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
David Ortiz would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
All we know is how to get it started when they round. Yeah, and this is more than you ever know. We here for winning and the feeling is incredible. All we do is take it to the ceiling when we set it.
And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
There's a strike. One and 2 now on Acuna. Center field. Mays has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Ellie De La Cruz. Next up for the Braves. Doubled his first time. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Chipper Jones. He was a strikeout victim. first time. And that is out of play. Next pitch is outside. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 2 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
off
take a look
for
at how the
Boston,
series has
first
played out so
baseman
far.
David Ortiz.
Chopped out towards short. Throw on to Olsen. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting third baseman Wade Boggs.
Wade Boggs now at the plate. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one misses, and that's ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And that one missing low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And it's fouled off. One down, base is empty. And there's ball 4.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Up next for the Red Sox,
And stepping in
catcher,
for Boston, Jason
Varitek.
Varitek. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status.
Now
Catcher
batting,
coming out to
second
check
baseman,
on him. It
Nico
looked like
Marner.
it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
First and second, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. That one misses. 1-0.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Boggs, the lead runner out at second. Varitek over at first with 1 away. Fought off foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch
shortstop,
right over the
Honus
heart of the
Wagner.
plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Honus Wagner. And that's through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Boggs rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Go ahead, run on base. Hank digs in now. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And that's in there for a strike. With slider that finds the mark.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
That's off the mark. 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Sale ready. Fly ball down the line. Acuna after it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. Red Sox with an RBI double. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. And we're back.
Leading off for the
Eddie
Braves,
Matthews.
third baseman.
You don't get ahead in the count, you can
Matthews.
forget about having any success against him.
And a foul ball. Matthews working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. That's inside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
And he chases that one. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
So digging in, David Justice. RBI single his last time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one down the line, and foul ball. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Boggs makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Now batting, number 9.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher. Flied to right his first time. Smoked on the ground, a second. Fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 4. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Sale back to work. And a swing and a miss. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Aaron Bummer preparing to come on if needed. Abreu, a right-hander, loosening up as well. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now Ted Williams, 0 for 2 in this one. Ball one, no strikes. Williams, multi-time All-Star, over 2,500 hits in his career. He joined the team as a free agent. And that's through there for a strike. And they count 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Mays leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The 1-4 just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
And the batter now, David Ortiz. Little chopper rolls foul. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they grab the lead. It's 4-2.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
Spencer
Braves.
Strider will take over
Number
here.
99.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year.
Spencer
Not doing a great job
Strider.
keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Wade Boggs. That one pushed to the left and foul. Red Sox leading it by 2. Just missed. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now 4-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here is Matt Olson. There's a strike at the knees.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
A little bit high, maybe. Going to count 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Red Sox by 2. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He goes down looking. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1.
The second.
And that's way high. Ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Offense held in check there. We're through 5. The Red Sox 4 and the Braves 2.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me.
Back at Truist Park, all set for the top of the 6th. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Jason Varitek. First pitch just misses. And a foul ball. That one drifts inside. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. De La Cruz puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So here's Horner now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Honus Wagner.
So the batting order turns over. Honus Wagner up next for the Red Sox. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the...
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. So they make short work of him there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back, drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. And that's in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. The shortstop takes the ball. And a ground ball to first. Ortiz steps on the bag. One away, bottom of the sixth. And now it's the Braves DH, Chipper Jones. And that one fouled off.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Pitch misses there. And the count even 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Acuna stands at third with one gone in the inning. In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Eddie Matthews in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He fouls it off. Will do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Matthews in the box now. Takes strike one.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Not close with that one. And a count 1-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
First and third, one down. Outside low, and the count is even 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Misses off the plate, and the count's 4. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. To kick the 3-2. Chopped on the ground. And that's a foul ball. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Cut on and lifted in the air. Mays in pursuit. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Throw home. Not in time. The run scores. And it's a one-run.
You serious?
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive it.
Yo, I thought he was out too. Alright, let's see. Billy May gets a great running start. Catches it, throws it on the run. Perfect strike to home. Oh, he just got in there. Look at that. Yeah, he's safe. At least they made the right call.
That runner from third.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Pedro Martinez is done. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back.
Now pitching for Boston.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Andrew Miller.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one hops the wall. Headed for the plate.
Hey, you too, man.
He comes across to score. The Braves tie it up. It's 4-4.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher. On the corner for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Boggs fires over to first. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Top of inning number 7. Now the number 2 hitter,
Lead off
Hank
for the
Aaron.
Red Sox. Right
He's a
fielder,
big, strong
Henry
guy, can
Aaron.
untie. tie this game with one swing.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Bregman handles. Whips it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Outside, ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
That just misses. And now 2-0. Bases empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-1.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He jacks that one out to left. His 12th of the season, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 5-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Next is the designated hitter, Ted Williams. He's been a great free agent sign. That
Ball
misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And it's even up.
2 strike.
And delivers outside. David Ortiz on deck, already 2 homers in the game.
Huge impact in this one so far, and you know he'd like to make some noise in this inning as well.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Caught him looking for the K. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Atlanta, here's Alex
For the
Bregman.
Braves, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Stays alive. offering upstairs.
Good location, good tape. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one in the dirt, and it's 2-2. And there's the ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you get the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Olsen in the box now, takes strike one. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Here's the pitch to Olsen.
1 ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one missed. Next offering is downstairs. Michael Harris II in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just a great slider right there, and I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Andrew Miller gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for Boston.
New pitcher on now, Lee
Number
Smith.
48.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Stepping in, Michael Harris II. That one well upstairs. And it's 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
That misses the zone. 2-1. Foul ball there. 2-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And the tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Ronald
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Corner over to first. Inning over. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Braves 4.
Leading off for the
Now
Red Sox.
here is
First
David
baseman,
Ortiz.
David
He's
Ortiz.
already homered twice. The last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now. Seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Strider deals. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Justice hauls it in for the out. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Here's the third baseman, Wade Boggs. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. Tap foul at the plate.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
The 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a
Now batting,
hammer or
catcher,
Uncle Charlie.
Jason
You can see
Verity.
why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So
Pitch
now a
hitting
pinch
for
hitter,
Boston,
Austin
number
Riley.
72, Austin
And what
Riley.
a great guy to be able to turn to off the bench, huh?
And a curve misses outside. And that is ball 1. That's through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That's
2
down
balls,
and in.
1 strike.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Harris after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. So they go quietly there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Braves 4. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ellie De La Cruz.
Now catching,
Freddie Fermin, the new
number
catcher now.
78, Freddie Fermin.
Smith back to work. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Dennis Eckersley up and throwing. Inside. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Goes down looking.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now Chipper Jones. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1 down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nasty forkball for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now Eddie Matthews. And that is out of play. Andy 0-1. Just missed. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And he grounds one back up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning going.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So 2 down. Now in for the Braves, David Justice. Typically, manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Lee Smith done for the afternoon, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So they turn to their closer, Dennis Eckersley.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
And now it's even up with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. 2 outs. Swing, a high fly ball hit the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That's a bittersweet moment right there. This game could easily be tied up right now, but they'll need to stay focused on the positives. And they have 2 runners in scoring position with a chance to take the lead late in this game. And that's good news for this offense. But, yeah, the defense feels like they caught a break, no doubt.
Now here is number 9 in there, and it's 0-1. And strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. On the ground to first, and it's just foul. That was close. On the ground to third, Boggs. Throws to first in time. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. 2 left for Atlanta. Still down a run. It's 5-4. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Joe Jimenez.
Now pitching for the
Pretty
Braves.
tight game, so they're looking for quality
Number
pitches out of
77.
him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score
Jimenez.
right where it is.
Well,
Pitch
pitch hitter
for
coming
Boston.
on.
Number 11,
Ozzie Smith.
Smith.
They're looking for a little insurance here to start the 9th, Boo.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That's down and in. A slider missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. That one to first. Olsen takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, shortstop, Honus Wagner.
So up next, Honus Wagner. Inside, just missed. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering misses. 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
No, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Now it's the right fielder, Hank Aaron. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in the dirt. 1-0.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
2 down, nobody on. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting, left fielder Manny Ramirez.
So stepping in for Boston, Manny Ramirez. He sent one out of here in the 7th.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. It was a great swing, and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
Outside with a breaking ball. Two outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Center fielder
and next for the Red Sox, Willie Mays. Year in and year out, this guy MVP candidate. Making a move at first, and here's the pinch runner, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Not even close there. And it's 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
It's through for a hit. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Here comes Hammer and Hank around third. He'll score easily. And they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Pitching for
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Aaron Bummer.
49.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now it's the DH, Ted Williams. And ball 1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative. but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
In the air, left side. Justice settles under it, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 6-4 ball game. And welcome back to the ball. So bottom of the ninth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Alex Bregman. Eckersley back to work. And the slider just misses. Eckersley, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a four-seamer. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. And that's down and away. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. To the right side, and a foul ball. In the air to left center, Crow Armstrong sizing this one up, makes the catch for the out, and there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Matt Olson up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Ball one there. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. The Red Sox trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Hard hit right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Michael Harris the second.
Fielder, Michael Harris the second.
Just missed.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.